Imagine yourself by a campfire 40,000 years ago. To your left sits a Homo sapiens, like us humans, and to your right sits a Neanderthal. Now, you start telling a random joke about a talking mammoth and a talking tree. The plot of the joke is not really important, but let's just assume it was funny, and the Homo sapiens to your left start laughing. However, the Neanderthal to your right remains silent. It's not because he doesn't like your joke, it's simply because he doesn't understand it. You see, in the mind and world of the Neanderthal, there doesn't exist something like a talking tree and a talking mammoth, and contrary to us humans, he lacks the capability to imagine it. Ability to talk and think about fictional things sets us Homo sapiens apart from every other species on the planet and has been the key element in our survival. Now, why is the world of imagination so important for us? Well, our capacity for fiction not only enables us to create stories, but to do so in a collective way. For example, we can create collective myths like the Bible or the Quran. Such myths give Homo sapiens the ability to work together in a flexible way and in very large numbers. Flexible because there are other species, like for example ants or bees, who also work together in very large numbers, but they work together in a very rigid way, while Homo sapiens can work together in a flexible way. They can adapt to different circumstances. And of course, there are other species that can work together in a flexible way, like chimpanzees or wolves, but they will always work together in a very limited number, while Homo sapiens can work together in very large numbers. So the success of Homo sapiens is due to his capability to create large groups of people founded on a shared fictional belief. Now, this shared fictional belief probably sounds a little bit abstract, so let's try to make it a little bit more concrete. Why is someone French, German, Russian, or Chinese? Well, because they were born in the respective countries. But what is a country more than a landmass outlined by borders? Well, a country has languages, traditions, symbols. Um, these specific elements create nations, and people identify themselves with those elements and thus with nations. But if you take a closer look at those elements, you will see that it's foremost something fictional, something that doesn't exist in the objective reality like a mountain, the sun, or grass does. There doesn't exist something like France, Russia, or China. It only exists in our imagination. But through our imagination, it in a way becomes reality because people are willing to believe in it. People are willing to fight for France and identify themselves as French. For example, where in football games, when people dress up in the colors of the nation's flag and sing the national anthem with pride and joy, um, chimpanzees would never be able to do something like that. They wouldn't be able to identify themselves as I'm a chimpanzee from, let's say, Congo. This is my national flag and this is my national anthem. Um, and that is why chimpanzees are today still living in close communities, close family-related communities where they know everyone by heart. While we Homo sapiens have conquered the world, our willingness to believe in a shared fiction is what makes us humans special.